that's what I want you to see, that when life starts spinning out of control, what we think we need to do is speed up, speed up, speed up. But no, when life starts spinning out of control, that's the time to stop the action. Hi, I'm Ricki Radosh, and this is the Claim Your Happiness podcast, where you get to choose joy one moment at a time. Have you ever felt like your life was spinning out of control and all you wanted to do was speed it up and try to get everything done? That's kind of like where I've been recently with my life, right? I have been traveling a lot. I've renovated my apartment. My children are here and they have many, many activities, plus my mom and my friends, and just all of this stuff going on at the same time. And when I was coming home from my last trip, I started to really not feel well. And I had to take a look at why wasn't I feeling well, and it had a lot to do with trying to do too much and race and do everything. So I stopped the action, and that's what I want to talk to you about in this episode. So this episode is all about wanting to speed things up when life seems to be out of control. It's a natural phenomenon. It's what we want to do, right? It's like everything is coming at us. Let's try to handle it. Let's try to get it done. Let's try to put it behind us. No, I say no. And why I say no is because when you speed things up, you actually are making stuff worse because you're frenetic, you're frantic, you're thinking about all the stuff that you have to do. Get it done, get it done, get it done. And it doesn't give you peace of mind. It doesn't give you a chance to reflect. It doesn't even give you a chance to stop the action and see what's happening. So that's what I have taken on just recently. And I wanted to just share some advice with you. So first, as you know, my big thing, of course, has been this trip. And what I noticed was that I knew I needed to cancel. I knew I wasn't feeling well. And I just know and knew that I wasn't going to be able to go. And all there was really to do was to make a doctor's appointment and go talk to my doctor and get her opinion and, you know, see if she agreed with me. All of just different pieces, right? But that's not really what I want to talk to you about. What I want to talk to you about is how I normally in my past have done stuff. So normally I would gain weight like I have this past month or 2 or 3 or half a year. And then I would say, okay, tomorrow I'm going to start, I'm going to exercise. I've actually done some videos on this where I jump right in and all of a sudden I'm going to be walking every day or doing my arm exercises or doing push-ups or whatever idea I can come up with, right? But this time I realized, no, that's not the way for me to go, right? To jump all in. Why? Because when you jump all in, you have a tendency to not get anything done, right? It's almost like I'm being punished. Oh, I gained weight, I gotta exercise. Oh, I gained weight, I gotta go on a diet. Oh, I gained weight, I'm not fitting into my clothes, right? All of those things are true, and they're not what has to run me or you, right? And that's what I want you to know. So what I've noticed is in these past 3 weeks that I've been home with so much to do, so much to catch up on, and I chose to do it a different way. So like I said, in the past, I would have jumped right in, gotten one thing done, gotten the next thing done, gotten the next thing done, and I really would never have felt accomplished. I wouldn't have been calm, I wouldn't have been peaceful, right? Why? Because I'm always racing to the next thing and racing to the next thing. But this time I said, you know what? No, I actually have time now. So in that time, what is it that I can do to make sure that I stay well, that I can get these things handled and do them really well, right? So that's what I've been noticing, and that's what I want to share with you. So one of the things that I took on, which I've shared, is about organizing my house. So I moved out, everything was packed up, everything had to be unpacked, And while I was on my last trip, I actually hired someone to help me. And I hired her to unpack all my boxes. There were 27 that were just for the kitchen. And she did a phenomenal job, right? I came home, my house was totally organized. Everything is in a place, and maybe not the place where I really would like it or where it would serve me best. But I knew that going in, right, when I hired her, because I wasn't here and I was leaving her to her own devices and to her good thoughts and her organizing thoughts, what does she think, where should it go? And she did a phenomenal job. The only thing is that it's my kitchen, right? So since I've been home, I've kind of been like, oh, I've got to reorganize, right? Just not a lot, but some things I have to reorganize. So what have I been doing? Mostly I'm opening a drawer, looking in it, closing the drawer. Opening a drawer, looking in it, closing a drawer. And that really just doesn't serve me. Now it served me a little bit, right? Because I was able to stop the action, look at it, put it to the side for a moment and just say, I will get to it, right? There's no urgency. I'm home now. I have time. I don't have to rush through doing all of these things. That's what I want you to know. So I took my time and I've done my laundry room closet, and it's much more organized than it was. Not totally perfect, but it's organized enough. Better than it was when I first came home from my trip. As a matter of fact, at one point I needed something from the closet and I didn't even have to come upstairs. I was actually able to tell somebody else where it was. They came up, they got it, and it was perfect. So can you see how by slowing down the action, that actually allowed me to be calm, cool, relaxed at another time where I was able to share with someone, oh yeah, just go here. Totally, totally organized. And then I also did my bathroom. And in doing my bathroom, it was a similar situation, right? I think I've shared with you, I do my face every night and I have different products that I use and I use them in a certain order. And so when I did my bathroom, I actually was able to take the time, look at the products. Am I going to be using this? What am I using? Where am I using it? Right? And reorganize that in such a way that I was able to then slowly streamline my face again. And it was okay that I missed a couple of nights, right? Why? Because I needed to take the time for me, get it organized for me, so that when I do it, when I take on doing my face at nighttime, it's easy, right? Because that's what makes it palatable. That's what makes life flow. When your systems are easy. Because when your systems aren't easy, that just makes life more difficult, right? And I already had this great face system, so I put that in place. And since I put it in place, I've been able to, again, start doing my face. And I had to give up that, oh, I didn't do it last night. Oh, I didn't do it for 3 nights, right? Whatever it is, I had to give up or make it okay, like not make yourself wrong, not punish myself because, oh, I wasn't doing my face or it's not organized. I've been here already 2 weeks and I don't understand that the house is not organized, right? So that's where your mind comes in. You have to also let your mind know it's okay. It will get done. So like I said, I've already done the laundry room. Now I've done my master bathroom. Then I had a party. It was a holiday dinner and I was having quite a few people, and I had to also give up that I had to do everything. I had to cook all the dishes. I had to have all the serving pieces. Right. I didn't have to do it all. That's the piece that really helps you stay calm, stay collected, keep you happy, right? So I look to see, well, what do I need to do? Oh, I could order some food. Oh, I can order the tables, the chairs, the dishes, right? The things that normally I would have here, but don't really have access to, or have access to, but not so easily, right? So I put all that in place. And it was a beautiful holiday. Were there things that could have been done a little differently? Of course there were. But in the meantime, it worked out great, right? I was calm. I wasn't so overly tired. I wasn't, beating myself up for not doing everything that I could have done, right? Because I did everything that I knew to do and took care of me. Number one, take care of you. Because if you take care of you, then you have an opportunity to take care of others, right? We learn that all the time. So that's what I did with the holiday. And then what's so funny is for the last whatever it's been, I'll say year, because if I say a year, it sounds a little better, but I've gained about 20 pounds. And every time I've gained a pound, I kind of have just been like, oh, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. But I wasn't getting to it. And again, how I normally would do stuff is to jump right in. Oh, let me put in a whole, exercise 7 days a week, or eating fruit, eating vegetables, eating well, marking my food, drinking my water, whatever it is that I know to do to take this weight off. And believe me, I know exactly what needs to be done. I just hadn't been able to do it. But it's not that I wasn't able to do it. You see, what I was doing was I was mentally preparing. And I was mentally preparing by looking at what is it that I want to put in? How do I want to handle dieting? What kind of exercise do I want to take on, right? Can I do one little piece at a time? Can I just slow my roll? Can I, eat a little bit less over here, or not worry about it for right now because I have other things to worry about, and know that when I could get there, I will get there. So this past week, was the time. That's what happens, right? I started getting all the other things in place. I had to cancel my trip. I had to reorganize my space. I had to take care of the holiday. I had to move out of my other apartment. I don't know. So many things were on my list. And when you look at that whole big list and you want to just jump in and do it all, guess what? You can't. It's too hard. It's too difficult, right? You can. We do. And that is pretty much how I think most of us do handle life when it starts to come at us, right? So remember, life is coming at us. It's coming at us. It's coming at us. What do we have to do? Well, in this instance, I slowed everything down. I actually stopped the action, right? I said, you know what? I don't need to move the rest of my boxes over to my house right now. Let me get what's here organized. Let me figure that out first. I rehired the woman. The organizing woman is going to come again, believe it or not, in another week. It's okay, right? It doesn't have to be today. And that's what I noticed with the diet, and that's why I'm actually doing this video for you. Because what I noticed was, normally, like I said, I would have jumped right in. What I want to take on is the walking, which I think I've spoken to you about as well. I love walking here. It's just really, really beautiful. There's a lot of things to see. It's entertaining, and I can do it for, whatever I need to, an hour and 10 minutes, however long I'm going to walk every day. But that's one thing, right? And then I'm like, oh, well, when am I going to walk? Like there's many, many pieces. What time of day? Oh, I don't really want to do it in the morning. It throws my whole day off, right? There's so many thoughts. But then I saw it. Wait a minute, I don't have to make a plan for every day. I can just start with one day. And that's what I've been doing. So I've really been looking. And one of the things that I took on, I have an app, it's called MyFitnessPal, and it actually allows you to track your food that you're eating. And of course, you're supposed to be eating, in my case, less than 1,200 calories a day. if that's a prescribed method that you want to go with. And what I saw was, oh, I don't need to eat 1,200 calories today or keep it under 1,200 calories. Today, I only have to start marking it down, right? Just that action, just putting down what am I eating gives me the impetus, I guess, to start. And that's what I've been doing. So for the last 4 or 5 days, I've been writing down what I'm eating. One day I went over, one day it's telling me if you eat like this, you're going to be, you're not going to have enough calories. Every day gives me something else. But the good news is I'm doing it every day. I'm not making myself wrong for going over, not eating enough, eating the wrong foods, eating too much salt, whatever it is. I'm standing in, I'm going to take it slow, and taking it slow is going to have me get to where I want to go. And that's what I want to leave all of you with, because in each and every area of my life where I was feeling overwhelmed, and there were so many areas, right? There was the traveling area, the family area, the living area, the money area. Every single area of my life was affected, and every single area in my life I felt like I was drowning, and I couldn't take them all on. But by taking on each individual piece one at a time and just putting in today, what can I put in today? What can I put in tomorrow, right? And I don't even have to decide every single day. I get to actually just live my life. And look, that's what I want you to know. So as far as taking on everything that I've needed to take on, yes, I've gotten it handled. Is it all done? No. Will it be done tomorrow? No. But I'm at peace. I'm feeling calm. I know I have it handled. Same thing with my weight. Is it coming off? No. Have I lost anything? No. But I know that I will. I know that now that I'm taking it slowly and I'm not so frantic, like, oh my God, I gotta lose this weight, I gotta lose this weight. No, I have time. I can take it slowly. I can do the things that I need to do so that I can be calm and I can be in control and I can take my time, right? And that's what I want you to see, that when life starts spinning out of control, what we think we need to do is speed up, speed up, speed up. But no, when life starts spinning out of control, that's the time to stop the action. Look to see, what is it that needs to get done? Start to make yourself a list, right? You can look at it. I keep my list up here. Sometimes writing it down is even better because when you get it on paper, it gets out of your head. But I like to punish myself. Do you do that too? Of course you do, because that's how we just keep our life in like a little bit of a mess, right? But anyway, write it all down. You put down all the different things, all the pieces that you have to get finished. Write them down. You'll see that number is finite. It's not infinite. Then you could start tackling them one piece at a time, one piece at a time, one piece at a time. And that's now what I'm doing with my weight loss, right? Like I know what there is to do. And now I just have to take it on one piece at a time. What's something you could take on one small piece at a time to start giving you the calmness, the peacefulness, and the happiness that you deserve? This is Ricki Radosh with Claim Your Happiness. Join me next week for my next podcast, and you can claim your happiness.